don't wanna be an American idiot.
Most of our energy comes from fossil fuels.
Do you feel like we can run out of oil? I mean, like, run dry.
There obviously is a finite amount, right, of oil on the planet. And at some point we would exhaust that.
Logically.
Right.
How effectively can we measure the oil in the earth today?
I think it's more of a, to me, an economics
Yeah.
exercise. What I've seen is, as we start to run down, let's say globally, we're coming down on oil, naturally the price starts to run up, right? What essentially happens is you start to price out all of the demand. So oil essentially will become too expensive to use in our cars and power our transportation. So the next step in my head logically is we turn to another fuel source.
Is there an estimate of how much oil's left relative to
There's
what
lots of
we've used
estimates.
and like the burn rate we're going through?
It depends on where you look.
Is there a consensus?
I wouldn't say there's consensus.
Is there a range?
People would say anywhere from 150 years. They'd say we'll never run out. And I think why they say we'll never run out is you'll go up, the price of oil will keep going till we start using electricity to power all our cars and all that shit. It's literally cheaper and makes more sense. And then this is going to incentivize producers to go find the oil in the hardest places in the world where they currently can't fund those projects.
Is there oil in Antarctica?
Places like that. There's oil in places where like people live. Like, it's kind of what I'm getting at. So you're going to have supply is going to start finding any and every molecule of oil, and demand is pricing out. So eventually we come back to an equilibrium, and we just keep playing this game.
Yes, if we were going to keep relying on fossil fuels the way that we do for the next 150 years, we would get there. I don't think we'll ever reach that point, though, because there are other incentives, right, that drive us towards other forms of energy.